It's public freakout time here on Completely Stupid. You know, the show about those stupid people who do stupid things in front of a camera because apparently that's how the world goes nowadays. I mean, you know what it is. We're here for the Karens, the Crazies, the Kevins, the Wilds, the public freakouts. Let's get into the clips. Here we have probably one of the more craziest clips that I've really come across over the years. It's, I'm just going to let you watch it yourself before I say much more.
Son on the 10th of November was assaulted by Tracy.
What? No, what was assaulted? What was assaulted?
He was punched, and I'm sure you are aware of it.
The police are dealing with it, sir.
The police are dealing with it, but I'm not happy that Tracy is still coming to the school. From what I gathered.
So the teacher that punched your son is still in the school.
At a point, the teacher was here at a point which was supposed to be taken off.
Mr. Autumno,
no.
It's not appropriate to discuss. Not a matter we're doing.
No, because your son was what? Suspended?
What happened to my son being assaulted, and at the same time, a suspension letter was handed to him. Is that appropriate?
So it's not appropriate for me to discuss.
Is that appropriate? Is that appropriate?
It's not a matter the school's
what happened to my son?
It's beyond us.
But she's still here. She's still in the school.
What happened to my son?
I'm not prepared to discuss that with
Why
you.
wouldn't don't I have?
I'm not dealing with it.
Don't
sir.
I have rights to know that the teacher is not here in the school?
It's not.
Someone
it's not
assaulted
a matter
my
that we're
son.
dealing with.
Someone punched his son. Someone has punched his son in your
school. To A&E.
And you have appropriately
on that same day.
Someone punched his son in the school.
You don't have right to tell me to
Yeah.
I cannot leave.
No.
You can call the police if you want. This is a public space. I have right to do what I'm doing.
You can't discuss.
I have right to do what I'm doing.
I've no comments to make.
In the interest of the public, this is the interest in the interest of the public. You can call the police if you want to call.
No, because we need to let people know that children are coming to school and being punched by teachers.
It has been dealt with appropriately.
How? She's still here for 3 weeks. These children, no, for 3 weeks.
You don't know how the school.
I have been in contact with the police.
But how is this happening on your premises? A child is being punched and then they haven't, and then he's been suspended.
Because my son has been taken off the school and going to completely different schools. Okay, so this is all you guys are doing. I am going to take it further. On the 10th of November 2023, I got a call that my son Christopher was assaulted, being punched by one of the support teachers.
He was what? He was what?
He was punched.
By who?
By one of the teachers.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And
where was he punched?
In the playground, in the chest and the neck.
Who was he punched by?
By one of the teachers.
At what school?
Christ the King.
This school.
That's a whole lot to unpack. Just the box is dropped right in front of you and you just look at it going, wow. Do I really want to open that can of worms? Well, today I am. Let's open that box up. This is kind of wild because from what I've learned with the schooling system, at least when I was a lot younger in Australia, is that there were teachers that would be a lot more physical with how they treat their students. Whether you would accept that as a fine thing to do or not is the other question, but usually these teachers, it's just a simple thing as like they will be taken out of that school in particular and moved to a school pretty fair bit away. But like I do distinctively remember like when I was in about grade 5, there was this assistant teacher who took over for one of the normal teachers for about a handful of weeks, and at one point he pretty much grabbed a student by their neck and dragged them across the classroom because they were being a bit rowdy. Anyway, that teacher disappeared a day or two later, and we didn't see him for a while. When I was in my final year of primary school, he reappeared as a teacher's aide for a brief period of time, which was very interesting to say the least, and completely wild that even occurred. But it seems to be how a lot of school systems go because of the lack of teachers. They're just like, this person was actually good at their job. They did this one stupid thing. Let's just throw them to a random school out in the middle of whoop whoop where no one's going to know who they are for a bit. But it sounds like here that the teacher hasn't even gone anywhere yet, and that the teacher is still at this school and action hasn't really been appropriately actioned if they're still there, because it seems wild that even with an accusation like this, wouldn't you think that, okay, maybe we need to put her out of this classroom or the school for a little while, and as we look into it, and then maybe bring her back. I don't know. Reference to him attempting to do. Here's a fun one here. The TikToker behind this clip lives in an apartment complex, and they have security cams watching their front door because they've had a few packages stolen. Anyway, with this footage that they have, they caught one of their neighbors red-handed stealing one of their packages. So here's how this goes next.
Yeah, well, your nephew clearly doesn't. Loser. Steal another package. See what happens. He won't come next time. Loser. Just go back inside. Loser. 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 Yeah, I bet you can't. Loser. Tell him to steal another package. Tell him to see what happens. Tell him to see what happens. Clearly you don't. You ain't gonna live here much longer. You ain't gonna live here much longer, you bum.
Broken Arrow Police Department. Hey, how you doing? Good. Hey, so I'm Officer Vic with the Broken Arrow Police Department. The reason why I was called over here is your neighbors over here had a package taken, and somebody in a blue hoodie yesterday walked in, took their walked over, grabbed the package, and walked right back in. So they're just wanting their package back.
I wasn't home yesterday and everybody left, so I'm not sure. I don't know about a package being took. I've had packages brought to my house. I could pull up on my phone, but I didn't.
Well, they had video footage, and it clearly shows somebody coming out, collecting the package.
Well, I wasn't home. What I'm saying is I wasn't here. I left yesterday and went grocery shopping. Nobody lives here but me and my daughter. I do have company, but I'm not sure.
Let me just preface this with, after I spoke with the package owner, they don't want a police report, they don't want to do anything, they just want their package back.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't steal packages. I make money. I'm a dancer. I make money, so I could pull out a bankroll right now. Like that's not an issue. I don't steal packages.
So is anybody here that has dreadlocks?
No.
Okay.
Nobody lives here with dreadlocks. Nobody lives here with dreads.
Well, let me throw this at you, okay? So, if nobody else is here that could have taken the package, even though we've seen it on footage, I've seen it on footage, walk it right back in here.
Okay.
We're going to go to the front office and start the eviction process on you guys. So.
Eviction for what? I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't even here.
Well, they're going to file a police report with me.
What I'm saying is I don't have I haven't seen a package today. Okay. There's nobody here with dreadlocks. Everybody that was here yesterday left. It's me and my daughter.
Okay, can you call somebody and say, hey?
Yeah, I can call. I can definitely do that, but you don't have to threaten me with an eviction when I've done nothing wrong. I don't have dreads.
They came straight into your apartment, so I don't know.
What is with some people's excessive need when it comes to their first form of defense against them stealing something is to say that, I don't need to steal stuff. I'm rich. I make money from dancing. I do this. I do that. This is how I get money. I can get a bank loan. It's like, why is that your first thought of defensiveness? To brag about having money. That doesn't help you in this situation, especially considering when the police officer points out to you they have footage of someone going out of your apartment, grabbing the package and going right back in your apartment. I don't think things can get much more simpler or obvious than just that information alone. I don't know what to tell you here, but if you keep you're going along this road going, I don't know, I didn't do anything, it's not my problem. And then of course the moment that the possibility of her getting evicted gets mentioned, she's now immediately being even more defensive than before. It's like, why am I going to be evicted? I didn't do anything. Just don't threaten me like that. It's just oh man. Yeah, it may not have been you directly, but you probably know who did it, but considering that you probably have information on knowing what actually happened here, and now that there's a possibility you might get evicted, you probably want to figure that out ASAP, because that might become a bigger problem than what you thought it would have been in the first place. Here we have some people assuming that these guys ended up stealing something from this TJ Maxx, but they have all their bags of clothing that each have a receipt associated with the stuff inside of them, proving that no, they didn't steal anything. But in spite of that, rather than just let them be on their way, this happens.
He's gonna sit up there and he's gonna stop us. He's gonna stop us outside and say somebody called on us that we were suspicious. So I came back in with my receipt and everything on it that I bought. Why would I steal from TJ Maxx?
What is TJ Maxx?
And then he gets in here and say nobody called on you guys.
He just said outside
You said, why did you stop me? You said because I'm black. He said a black person called on you. That's what you said.
The black person that called on her? Where the black? Where's she at? Where's he at? I don't see nobody.
We just stood in the line.
And the other manager is right there. That's at that thing. Her name is Doris. You understand why I'm frustrated? Because I walked out of a store after paying my money. I worked hard for it.
Listen,
and you stopped me.
I got told that there was someone possibly
You said that we paid for this.
That's why I'm here. Okay? If there's no problem, then there's no problem.
No, but do you understand how embarrassing this is? We sat in this line. Matter of fact, you know what? We turn it off. We don't want shit. We turn it off.
Everything in here is on that?
Can you make sure? She just made sure. She just said that.
Have more bags in the car. Right?
Go get it.
Different story.
Go get it. Go get it.
Y'all don't have to explain all that. Y'all calm down. Y'all got to record it. Y'all got to explain, and y'all don't got to go and get no other bags.
More items?
If nobody ain't tell y'all from the other store, y'all don't have to pull on.
He trying to make her say that we took something.
What's here? Okay, can you get the other bags out of the car?
What?
Because she said that what is here is only what's on those receipts.
That's what it's supposed to be. What's there is only on the receipt.
This is another bag with
a
different receipt. This
Okay,
is a
perfect.
different bag.
They just have to check it.
But they done checked it. She told you that we paid for it.
Are you the one who called on us, ma'am?
No,
You said a black employee called on us.
A male.
A male?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because they sing on us.
Yo, this crazy, yo. This is crazy. It's going on Facebook too. Yeah. Where did it go? Where the black person that called on us?
I don't work here, but he does work here.
So where he at?
You could ask them.
The lady just said we paid for everything, and you trying to make us go to the car to get a bag to say we didn't pay. Come on, bruh. Come on. Yeah, I shop all the time, brother. I got that. Okay, so no, they're not TJ Maxx bags. Those are the receipts right there, and those are the merchandise.
We fund all that. I want my money back.
I get it.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm not accusing you ladies of anything. Please.
Okay. Ma'am, just return this. Yeah. I want my money back.
This ain't right, yo. We bought all this crap. Spent almost $300 in here.
At a
Why are there so
TJ
many
Maxx.
receipts?
Because he's already in.
No, y'all better not explain that.
So it was 3 different
Y'all
ways.
better not explain that.
It was, wait a second. If there
Y'all
was
better
3
not explain
transactions,
that.
why is there 5 receipts?
Y'all better not explain
She just returned
Y'all
it.
better not explain that.
Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say
If she
nothing.
return y'all money, that's
Yeah,
all that
don't
matters.
say nothing.
Y'all
Don't
better not explain that.
Is that a return receipt? Yeah? No. Did you give them a return receipt? Okay, thank you.
You want it so bad.
Y'all better not explain. Y'all
You
got
want
to
it so
record.
bad.
Why did y'all got 5 items?
I tell you, boy. I tell you, he wanted so bad.
Why do they have that many receipts? So do it.
Come on, bruh.
We got 20 receipts.
Think
on.
about it like this, right?
No.
Think about it. No, I'm going to play it out for you. I'm there with my 2 kids, okay? All 3 of us make purchases. So, if we go to the register and everyone pays by themselves, there should be 3 receipts, correct?
No.
Yeah.
How about I want to use different credit cards on different
It's
items?
still going to be on the same receipt.
No, it won't.
Because they
You
let
want
you
me to prove it to
accept.
you? Want me to prove it to you?
I'm not here to
I'm by myself and I got 2
I'm
receipts.
trying to explain this to you, right? I'm trying to explain this to you.
No, you
So if I
just
see
said
somebody-
something that's wrong. You say you're trying to explain something. You dead wrong what you just
If I
said.
see someone come out with 5 receipts,
I don't care if I have 20 receipts if I want to use cash and I want to use a different credit card.
You could be going to buy something for other
You
people.
saying there's no reason, but you just said something that's false.
right? You've been the most calm person.
No, yeah, until you just did what you did to ask about the receipts. We don't do that. We millionaire. We don't do that now. I can use a million American Express if I choose to. I can use the black one. I can use the platinum. I can use the gold one, and I'm by myself. If I want to use ring everything up different.
It's fine.
So don't make that statement. That's where you went
I already
wrong
told
there.
you.
That's where you went wrong.
So I just want the
No, but what you just said was wrong.
I'm here.
I understand
I
all that
determined.
other part.
Look, we talked to the manager
All
here.
that was cool. That's why I calmed him down. The part you just did was
Good,
wrong.
I appreciate that.
The part you just did was wrong.
We're here to confirm. Just that you guys.
But what you did about the receipts was wrong, though.
I just left the check.
No, that's not what you
This
just
place
did.
gets tipped.
You now you're accusing them because you said why
Now we the
did y'all
shoplifters,
have that
Lord.
receipt?
The whole reason that we're here.
I ain't never
is
seen nothing
somebody-
like this in all my life. Y'all, we in Gillette at the TJ Maxx.
But
no. What I'm saying,
Don't come up here.
That you need to bring that person out and say that they actually saw them doing that.
you understand? Like,
He on lunch. He on lunch. That's why he on lunch.
No.
He on
Check
lunch.
this out.
Oh,
If you know that they stole.
You know, I don't just get why after you see that, yep, this receipt matches everything in this bag, it's also today's date, it's an earlier time from not that long ago, yep, makes sense. Like, I don't get why you didn't just move on to that point. It's clear that they did actually purchase at least a majority of the things there, probably all of the stuff in those bags. Why are you now just hassling these actual customers when you can clearly see that no, they most likely didn't steal anything whatsoever? They've clearly got the receipt for the stuff in this bag, they've got another receipt for the stuff in this bag, it's probably all fine, let's just move on with our days and stop wasting everybody's damn time. Here we got a Karen who's going in for a daily dose of cigarettes, and it turns out the place she's going to does not have the cigarette type that she usually likes, so this happens.
Oh my gosh.
White people shit.
Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Don't hurt me.
Now this is what it's like to chew 5 gums. That's when you know you're addicted, when this is your reaction to this type that you like being unavailable. My god. Hey, if you liked my amazing joke, maybe you should subscribe. God. Here's your local Karen showing up at the gas station doing something incredibly stupid. When you have a bad day, smashing someone's car. I can't take this serious. I'm sorry, but what? Okay, I have to take a moment to process this because the stupidity of this entire thing is just making my brain hurt. But it's just like, okay. Isn't there like a million cameras at your gas stations in America? I know there are in Australia, basically like, hey, just so you know, you can't just come in, fill up gas and run away without actually paying for it. You're tracked for, the cameras watch you. Like, wouldn't there be cameras at this gas station too? Like, you're surely not going to be able to get away with this madness. Like, my brain is still trying to process that because that was just, wow, just... Some people are wild. Is an ex-Alberta Karen who doesn't appreciate being recorded because she doesn't like being held responsible for her own actions inside of a post office.
Why don't we just go to the rules?
Show me.
Okay, come on, I'll show you the rules. Okay, so and they're on the wall. You see?
I asked him not to record me.
Say
He can
it.
record
He's
whatever the
right.
he wants in
He's
here.
right.
I asked him not to record me.
Hi. Could you please explain this lady that we have the right to video record in the lobby?
She can
I
video
asked him
record.
very nicely to not record me.
You're in a public place.
Yes. Thank you.
And there's no reason, you don't have that right to privacy when you're in a public place.
Oh,
that's all.
thank you. You are the man. You are the man. What's your name, sir?
Just don't interrupt. I
No.
don't want you to interrupt my.
No. I'm just
flow.
really happy to have you here. What's your name?
Okay, my name's Craig. All right.
Postmaster Craig. Craig, you're an example.
I mean, you're in a government-funded agency that's a public place under most requirements, so there's not much you can do. You can be recorded in there. You don't have that privacy because it's still technically a public place, so shame on you. In the sex we've got a Karen who believes she's doing a world of good by pulling a chicken inside of a cage back to the undercover area rather than leaving the chicken out in the sun, and then goes off with the owner of this animal when they come out and go, what the hell are you doing? Newsflash, when it turns out when it's not your animal, maybe you should figure out things before you start doing something stupid. And then when you get told for doing something stupid, you don't just scream your head off and go off at someone and then say that, no, you can't leave animals out in the sun. That's just wrong. It's rude. It's terrible. It's like, what the hell? That's none of your own business in the first place. But furthermore to that, if you have no idea how to take care of this type of fucking animal, then why the fuck do you try to act like you are? Like, holy shit. In this clip, this guy decided to rent out his Tesla for someone else to use because he wasn't actively using it at the time. And a little bit later, he catches this guy pulling parts off of his Tesla in order to do who God knows what with it. Because it seems like this is just what they do. They hire / rent out exotic cars or Teslas, pull parts off of it, and then sell them. Like, what's the point of even doing that? You got to return these vehicles at some point, and people will notice that certain things are now not as what they should be. Like, what? Here we have a very interesting clip where the store owner decided it would be a bright idea to lock his door in order to get this guy who apparently stole something locked inside of the store and being held by him for the time being.
You feel powerful, dog? You feel powerful?
Just leave him. Just leave him.
Powerful? Dog? What? You feel powerful? Hit me, bro.
Do you see this? He's getting into someone else's face.
See what happens.
See?
I never said I was going to.
Put your hand on me.
I never said I was going to.
So why are you asking me to put my hand on you?
Because you locked me in the store, bro. I didn't do nothing.
I didn't put my hand on you. You're a thief, and I just hadn't taken care
of
it.
What did I steal? I sampled the drink.
After you were confronted.
I literally sampled the drink.
After you were confronted.
About what? Sampling the drink?
You see a sign that says
sampling the drink?
free?
I can't taste the
Do you
fucking
see
drink.
that? Hey, did you like to go sample one of my sandwiches?
What?
You want to sample a cigarette?
No.
Not you want to sample a candy bar?
Look at how close he is into his face.
Did I do any of that?
Huh?
Did I do any of that?
You did over there.
I literally tasted the drink, bro.
No, that's not authorized. That ain't the way it works. I gotta pay for that cup that you threw away, that you paid for.
Yeah,
only
I paid
because
for it, though.
I confronted you.
Bruh, what are you saying, bro?
I'm saying I done said everything. She got it all on there.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I paid for the cup, so I ain't steal nothing.
You don't need to be here, ma'am.
You're on the right.
Good. I'm sorry, sir. The store's closed for a moment. Disruptive customers.
Why did you get all their names, bro?
I have all of them on camera already. So when the cops get here, I will be calling corporate too.
Except for him. Except for this guy right here. It was her. She's racist too. You're racist too.
Man, I'm not 100% sure how to really think about this one. Because it's like one of those things, from what I've read with the US laws beforehand, on a technicality, if the store owner has actual legitimate reason to believe that you stole something, or you did some form, like you stole something from them and you're refusing to pay for it, they can technically have the rights to lock you within the store. They can't put your, like, you can potentially force your way out, and in theory they can't lay a hand on you in any way, shape or form. They can lock the door and stop you from leaving by blocking the entrance, but they can't actually use any form of physical effort to do that. So now it just comes down to the question on, is sampling a drink, depending on where the sampling of said drink was, whether it be like a slushy machine that was out in the store floor, or whether he grabbed a milk drink out of the fridge, undid the seal, took a sip and put it back, is now just other questions on, is that enough to warrant locking the guy in here? I honestly wouldn't be too sure. If it's along the lines and he put a little bit of slushy into a cup, took a sip of the frozen drink, and then that's it, and that's all he did, then I personally would just like this ain't worth it, move along, get out of here. But if it's like an actual sealed drink he's taken out of the fridge, opened up, taken a sip, and then put it back after he didn't like it, then there's other issues that come along with that. Again, it depends on the context of what actually happened prior to the recording. Next, we have the Karen neighbor from HE Double Hockey Stick, the craziest Karen neighbor of the block. But here's the question. Despite the absurdities of how he's choosing to tweet this situation, what are your thoughts? Here's the clip.
mistake.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Stop filming us.
No.
You're scary.
No, too bad.
Okay,
So
this is for the judge when we file a restraining order on you for stalking us.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
I have not even. You cited me for going on your
You
property.
literally are in front of our home.
Yeah.
Our only safe space.
Yeah.
Every single day.
I'm gonna be doing it every single day.
I know.
I'm gonna be cutting firewood out there.
I don't care.
And I'm gonna be raising my animals.
You can
out
do
here.
whatever you want on your land. Just stop stalking us.
I'm not stalking you.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
My husband walks out. You turn on your camera and film him. You're watching
because
us on our
I'm waiting
front
for him to
porch.
say something.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Well,
Nobody
that's okay.
does. You're stalking us.
You're here right now. Why are you here?
Because I'm asserting to you one time. This
One
is the
time.
only time.
I'm telling you
I am
to
going
call
to
my
tell
lawyer.
you. No, I'm
Call
telling
my
you
lawyer.
to stop stalking us.
I'm not stalking
My
you.
kids are scared of you.
I'm sorry about
I am scared
that.
of you. Need to stop.
No.
Why?
I'm not going to stop
Why?
being myself.
You have gotten enough
You
footage.
started this, lady.
No, you have gotten
Lady, you
enough
started
footage.
this.
No, because
No,
all
you started
summer,
this,
all
lady.
summer your
You
customers
started
have been
this,
parking in our driveway
They
to
have
get
not.
through. Yes, they have.
Your driveway. This is an easement.
This is our driveway.
This is
and
an
the shipping
easement.
container
Your
is our driveway.
Your driveway comes to the line
No,
of
it
this
doesn't.
house. Yes,
No,
it does.
this is
you
my
want me
driveway.
to show you?
No,
I have it on the
You're
dock.
a stalker. Okay.
You're a
That's
freak.
why no one. The
You're a freak.
sheriff is
Why
not
would you
making us
stop
move
me?
it.
The sheriff made a mistake.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
they don't make
did.
mistakes. In
Yes,
fact,
they
we
do.
talked to the deputy who's handling.
Officer Pond? I talked to him too.
No, not Officer Pond. His boss.
Oh.
We talked to
his
him
boss
yesterday.
Is the sheriff.
Yes, we've talked to everyone,
Oh,
and they
good.
said that stays. That's our land.
That's not. That's on my easement.
This is not your easement. This is our driveway.
See, from here, 22 feet down.
You're so
Down to
insane.
here.
That's my
22
driveway.
feet.
No.
And then the
In
easement
there.
That's over here.
No.
So that thing's in my easement.
Okay.
Like
so when
those
you
trailers.
get our demand letter,
Oh.
your lawyer can respond to ours. I am done asking you to leave
I
our
don't
family
care.
alone.
I don't care what
Leave
you
us
want.
alone.
No.
Okay. You won't leave us alone?
I'm not going to do anything
You're not
going to.
Okay, you're not going to stop filming us? No.
You people.
You are
That's all.
stalking us
I'm-
every day.
You're getting angry.
Yes,
Why?
because you're stalking my
I'm
family.
Not stalking
Yes,
anybody.
you are.
I am not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
You think it's funny.
I think
you're
it's
a
hilarious.
sick person.
You're
No.
psycho. Why would you stop me from doing
Why would
business?
you film our home at 8 o'clock at night?
So, from what can be gathered here, is the guy believes this shipping container is on his easement. But the problem that we're having here is that this land area is in between his driveway and her driveway. According to her, she's been to the police multiple times, leveled it up to multiple higher up people who have stated that it is her land and she is allowed to put it there. But this neighbor is very, very persistent that that's not the case, which leads to various interesting things. There is also the additional problem that apparently he's having the fun of stalking his neighbor, recording them whenever he can, and various other interesting things to be accused of, which, from what can be gathered, considering that the person behind the camera has successfully gotten a protection order from him, says that, yeah, there is probably some truth to that. Neighbors are crazy sometimes. Like, you either get lucky and the people you live next to are either really, really nice, really awesome people who are super friendly, or people that just don't bother getting themselves involved in other people's affairs, or you have people like this who are crazy, go absolutely wild, and do insane things. This entire situation was probably by far the pettiest thing I've ever seen on this channel. Like, out of all the clips I've watched, this entire thing, how it started, just feels to be the most pettiest thing I've ever seen. So, let me fill you in. So, this family, this mother and her daughter have gone to watch a movie at the cinema. And apparently, she's decided to say that her daughter is 15 years old. Apparently, so they can get 2 adult tickets. Apparently, from what I can get with the story, is that the adult tickets might have been cheaper than the children tickets, which sounds a little bit weird to me in the first place. Usually it's the children tickets that are cheaper than the adult chickens, but I digress on that one. Apparently that's a thing here. Anyhow, they did not ask for ID initially when it comes to getting these tickets. Anyway, a little while later, it comes to a occurrence of another staff, potentially a manager, that this daughter may have been younger than 15, may have been 14. So, takes it upon himself to go into the cinema where they're currently watching a movie, not only pause the movie, but then cause this huge ruckus that lasts quite a bit inside of the cinema.
I don't know.
He didn't say nothing to me about bringing
paid
ID.
for an adult price?
Yeah, I paid for 2 adults.
Unless your daughter is 15 and you can prove
She
that.
is 15. It didn't say nothing about me proving it. They've what?
There is a
No, I
pop-up
didn't
that
see
comes
that.
up that says you
I
must
didn't
will
see
be
that.
asked for ID.
I wasn't challenged once, except for the stupid woman at the desk.
Yes, that's what
There was 4 other people. No one ain't challenged me. So how come she's challenging me? It's seeming like a race issue now. It's seeming a bit like a race issue now.
How is it a race issue?
Because she's the only one. No one else said nothing of other colour. No one said nothing, but she's got something to say now. Yeah, it's definitely got to do with it. She's picking on me, clearly.
When you are buying the ticket on the line, it's very...
Uncle, your security, yeah? Let me deal with the manager. I don't want to disrespect you, alright? Thank you. You've come to tell me my child's not 15. You don't have no right to come and tell me my child's not 15.
My colleague
No,
told me that you told her
because I've
that
never
she's
had to bring...
14.
excuse me. I don't care what your stupid colleague said, yeah? Because she's been rude from the get-go. She don't need to speak.
You're being rude now.
She asked for
I'm
you
trying
to
to be
come.
polite here.
You're not trying to be polite.
I would
Because
like
you've come
you
to turn
to
on
come
light.
out.
You've come to embarrass me. No.
Yes, I'm not trying to embarrass you.
You've come to embarrass me and the people themselves. Not good management. You've done a terrible job. You've come and put lights. It causes problems going forward. It's embarrassing. That's what you've come to do. You've come to embarrass people in your cinema. You hardly got people here as it is. You come to embarrass yourself. Why? What illegal? What illegal? Which one have you asked in here for ID except for me, the black one? Which one have you asked in here for ID? Come tell me. Excuse me, has anyone been asked for ID in here? Anyone been asked for ID? No, no one's been asked for ID. But you come to ask this one for ID. What kind of shit is that? If you're gonna do one rule, you have to do one rule for all. What is that? What are you showing? What kind of management are you showing? You didn't ask me for ID. You didn't ask me for ID. How old do you think I am? I might be 15. I might be 14 to be fair. You didn't see how I arrived. You didn't ask me shit. You didn't ask me, who's this one now? You didn't ask me shit. But you're telling me this one don't look 15. So we must look old to be in the film now.
Okay, well, I'm
But
gonna
what
pause the
now?
film so we can...
You want to pause the people them film?
Yeah.
Run me back all the money I paid times 2.
If you like to come with
No, you come to me with your stupid card machine and run me back my money times 2. Run me back my money times 2. Embarrassing up yourself in the people them cinema. Let me eat my chicken, yeah? No little authority means shit.
Time to go.
No, I don't want your stupid... Listen. No one wants that. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't come and back yourself up in your cinema because you pay the landlord charge. Yeah? Body. Put another hand near my child. It's me and you today. I promise you on everything. Yeah? Don't come near the child. If you want to talk to someone, talk to me. Don't come near her. Don't point at her. Don't do nothing.
No.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So don't act stupid. You was here. He stepped in front of you because you didn't mean shit. He stepped in front of you like he was security now. I felt that was going to intimidate me. Me? You gone mad. You gone mad. Sorry.
But do you accept the fact that there's age requirement here?
Uncle, please stop. Yeah? So, Uncle, stop. Yeah? Because I have not been rude to you and I don't want you to get involved. That's fine. I said, run me my money back and then we'll be fine. But Mr. Superman wants to walk in, head of everything clearly, acting like he's running things over here. But he don't run me, unfortunately, because I don't work for him. That's why I said that. So it looks like you got me running everyone back there pretty soon. It's cool.
If you'd like to come with us, we can...
Listen, I'm not being arrested, you know. Would you like to come with us? What kind of thing is this?
Just so we can sort out...
Listen, when he's got manners, then I'll move. But because you came with him now, I'm even more pissed off. Because I was fine with my refund. But this one, he's got some problems. And that's the one I got problems with now.
Madam, you want that to settle?
Uncle, I spoke to you already. I do not want to argue with you. Yeah? I do not want to argue with you. If you came correct, I would have spoke to you the same way. But you didn't. You started off wrong.
I've been polite.
No, that's not how you managed. You didn't do that. You've calmed down now. You've calmed down now because you see camera, but you wasn't like this at the beginning. Uncle was not rude from the beginning. You was rude and now you've calmed down. This tone is fine to talk to me with. That's absolutely fine. As I said, the refund I would have been fine with. You came like Superman. From where? For what?
From the office.
For what? For what, though?
Because you're abusing
Did
my
I touch him? Did I touch him?
You don't have to abuse someone.
Did I touch him?
You're insulting my staff.
What did I say?
It's time to leave the building.
But what did I say to him?
Doesn't matter what you said.
It does matter, because you said I insulted him, so what did I say?
No, you've been abusing
What did I say?
Doesn't matter what you said.
What did I say to him?
I'm asking you to leave.
What did I say to him?
Doesn't matter what you said.
Well, it does,
You've been
because
asked
you
to
said I
leave
insulted him. What
by
did I say
several
to him?
people. You're stopping
What
all
did I
people
say?
watching that film. Fine, you leave the room.
Stop telling me to leave. Stop telling me to leave.
That's what you're being asked to do.
That's his job. That's
No,
not
it's
even your job.
It's not.
What's your job?
Like this. Get out the building.
Who are you talking to?
This is the opportunity to move now and let everyone get on with their
I
their
do
day.
not work for you.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean opportunity? I do
We
work.
have the right
I don't
to
work
reject anyone from the
Okay,
building.
reject. What you got to say now?
Personally, I would have not seen any form of effort being worth it here from the worker's point of view. Oh, the kid might have been 14 and they paid for an adult ticket because she claimed they were 15 and no one decided to do an ID check. I mean, that just becomes one of those things where someone stuffed up elsewhere. It just becomes one of those things. She's already brought the ticket. She's already pretty much in the cinema. What's the point on taking this any further? It just seems outlandishly stupid and very, very flipping petty. Like, there's either some form of potentially racist intent or just the retail worker here has had a bad day and decides to take it out on some random individual who just so happened to have done something slightly wrong, which, just thinking about that, is just insane. Like, the levels of petty that is in the first place, it's just stupid. Like, what's the point of this? You've literally, all you've done is probably guaranteed that if there's another cinema somewhat nearby, most of these people would probably never come here again because of this ginormous argument that you caused in the middle of a cinema. Which I think, to me, this entire reason to cause the argument sounds ridiculously stupid and so unnecessary. If it was really a problem, you could just ask them at the end of the movie. Oh no. Like, genuinely speaking, how much more expensive would a child ticket cost versus an adult ticket? Maybe this is a film that is MA 15 plus, where you have to be 15 years or older to watch it, but at the same time, if no one's done the proper ID check and the parents fine for the kid to watch it in the first place, at that point you're doing too little too late. It's ridiculously stupid to do anything along these lines after the fact. And goes off with this random innocent standby for people speeding down the street.
Idiot that drives through here because they're late, that this is a residential neighborhood.
Okay, was I speeding?
I'm more than everybody that I can get to. Your window was slight open.
But
so
was I
told
speeding?
you. It doesn't matter if it's you or not. It's a guy public service announcement.
So if I wasn't speeding, why are you yelling at me?
I'm yelling at everybody.
Why? I didn't do nothing to you.
Trains there, they think this is some kind of place where they can take their anger out and drive through here going 50 miles an hour.
I'm not mad.
Trying to make up for not making it through the train when they're dumb, stupid drive one block down and get around the train.
I'm not mad. Why are you mad?
I'm mad at all the stupid.
What? Did you wake up in a bad mood? Well, why are you cussing me? Why you wake up in a bad mood?
I didn't. I'm walking my dog all nice, and then I got losers spinning through here, and you don't have permission to publish that, and I can sue you.
I'm not publishing anything.
Yeah, well, good. Keep it for yourself.
What's your name, Karen?
No, mother.
Oh.
It's called person who paid property taxes, and I deserve to live in a neighborhood where people aren't rude assholes.
You got like slobber. You got spit on your mouth and everything.
I don't like you people. You're
Who?
losers.
What people?
Stupid people that cut through and speed through.
But I wasn't speeding.
Yeah, well, you are probably on your way. You had your foot down pretty good. I bet you if I didn't say anything, your roll would have been to 44.
Do you know where I live?
So go.
I mean, if I've ever heard of an amazing method to get people to not speed is to scream at the people who weren't speeding in the first place. That is the fantastic way to do things. I've never seen a plan that would work so spectacularly, if you can't tell I'm being sarcastic. Like, I don't get what's the point of doing that. Just a random person driving down the street, you're just going to scream at them for the other people speeding down that street. I'm sorry, but this guy wasn't speeding at the time you decided to annoy the hell out of him. Granted, I'm not sure why this guy decided decided to stick around after he found out what she was trying to stop him for and why he didn't just move along and not worry about it too much. Because I understand when you see someone screaming at you, you're kind of curious on what the hell's happening, so you're going to stop and look. But then beyond that, once you find out what she's really doing, wouldn't you just move on to that point? Because clearly it's not worth your time of day at all. Here we have a guy who doesn't stop at the stop sign and almost hits a person who is also driving on the road. This person decides to take it of their own volition to attempt to call the police and get them in trouble for it, and this is what happens next.
Hey yo, so this stupid with the hat on said she's gonna call the police on me for no reason.
No, the reason is because you didn't pull a
Because
stop.
I didn't pull a stop, and she told me I didn't pull the stop. I told her to go herself, you know, and this stupid ass is gonna call the police on me.
I got you too.
Got me? You're racist.
You're
racist.
I am, yeah.
You're racist,
Look at the color of you. Fuck.
At the color of me?
Yeah.
You're racist.
No, I'm not racist.
You know, millions of people are gonna see this, right?
Fine. Millions of people are gonna see this too.
Let them see it. Call the cops. I didn't do anything. You're a
So are
You're
you. So are you.
You're a old hag. Mind your business. Mind your business. Don't call the cops for bull.
Yeah.
Stupid old hag.
Yeah.
Old. Call them. Call them. Tell them to come here.
Mania. Just really mania. It's 24/7. Yes, I have an issue. Could you bring a patrol car out? Yes. Thank you. All right.
You're gonna call the police on me?
You ran the stop, almost hit me.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
No one hit you. What the?
Said you just.
You're a racist.
I'm not racist. I'm
You're calling the cops for no reason.
Oh, you ran the.
I'm recording you. I have the right to record you. I won't get it from anywhere. I'm recording you.
Fine. We'll wait for the cops. You're the one who. You're the one who ran.
Calling the police on me for no reason.
Because you ran the stop sign, almost hit me.
I didn't. Nobody hit you.
You said you ran the stop
And I told
sign.
you to go yourself and mind your business.
You know what? You need to go exercise.
No.
Get the group.
You're gonna harass me?
Yes.
You're gonna call the cops?
Fitness? I am. They're on their way.
Okay, I'm gonna talk with them.
Good.
I'm sorry, but the guy behind the camera, I'm not on your side here. I mean, yes, did this person need to go through all the hassle just to get to pull you up on your behavior here about the fact that you ran a stop sign? I mean, maybe, maybe not. It's up to your own opinion there, but your reaction to her doing this is just beyond me stupid as hell. Because it's just like, oh, you're telling me it's wrong to run a stop sign? Oh, you're gonna call the police on me for running a stop sign and almost hitting you? You're racist. You're a bitch. You're like, just call, like, dude, you're the problem here. Yes. Did she need to go through the effort to just be annoying like this? Maybe not. But your reaction to it speaks a lot louder than what she's choosing to do here. So maybe it's time to grow the hell up, guy, and move on with your life and maybe follow laws and stop at a stop sign. You might accidentally run into someone. That could cause you a lot of problems. So backstory to this one, first off, there is a second clip where he just shows the lead up to it. He just decided to start recording, was cutting down trees, and a little while later the Karen comes into frame. I'm not including that because all it is to ultimately prove that the video wasn't staged. Now, other background information is that why is the reason he's cutting trees here? Well, it's as simple as this. According to the story goes that he's cutting trees here in order to, well, it's a job that's been given to him by a power line company in order to make it so these trees don't get struck and fall down onto these power lines, causing a possible power outage. Anyway, whilst doing this, Karen comes in to say hi.
When Karen attacks. OMG.
I tell you, you fucking don't do this anymore. You guys do just like shit like
Wait for it.
But now I got the well ain't working. Nobody cleaned the goddamn power line over there by the goddamn well. Or the fucking trees that.
No te entendí ni verga, no sé inglés.
Oh, she damn angry. Oh my god, it's gonna be the end of the world. I'm so sad. It's just one of those clips where I don't really have much to say. It's just genuinely one of those very interesting things to watch. Just watch a person go off at someone else for chopping down trees because they don't understand the reason why they're doing it, or for, I think, something to do with, oh, you won't even clean up the mess from what you cut down here today, blah 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 blah, and what other things she chose to claim about. Ultimately, it's just very nonsensical, and at the end of the day, he's just doing his job. And considering in this situation, his job is to take down some of these trees because of the risk of these trees falling down on top of some of the power lines that are in the area, causing potential power outages, I feel like this is probably a little bit better overall. Like, imagine if you just left it there and then the tree fell down and cut the power to your area. Man, you'd be so much more angrier then, wouldn't you? In this next clip, we got a pair of people who decide to confront a lady for parking in the disabled car park for not having a visible disability. What?
You just asked me what? Where's my handicap sticker? First of all, why does it matter to you? I'm not being rude. It's a handicap sticker. First of all, you don't know what my disability is, okay? You don't know what my disability is. So for you to question what my disability is, you are out of line. And you don't tell me that I don't have a sticker in my...
no sticker on your car.
Bring your... Come close to my car. Bring your ass right here. And now apologize. Now apologize. No, you sorry for what? You're sorry for what? I don't have to... It's in my car. My damn business get in my face.
That's a problem.
Get the out of my face. Get out of my face. Piece of...
Did you just call her?
And ma'am, you need to mind your business. You don't know what my disability is. You mean people like me? No, don't walk up on me.
Don't even get close.
You mean people like me? No. Y'all were wrong. You were wrong. Man, y'all should have did shit.
Do that.
You know, you hanging on.
You be quiet. You just don't business.
I was just saying.
You shouldn't have said to me. You shouldn't have said to me. That's the problem. Mind your business. I need it. Obviously, I parked there. Go ahead. I'm going to make y'all famous today. I'm going to make you famous today. I'm handicapped. You don't know what my disability is. I got the sticker for a reason. You don't know if I have seizures. What if I fall out before I get to the door?
Well, you might because you're getting so upset.
No, because you need to mind your business.
No, you need to go.
Say something to them. Say something to them. No, I don't have to leave. I don't have to leave. And I'm going to put y'all on TikTok and the news and everywhere else. Go ahead. Because you don't even know who I am. Go ahead. I'm another what?
Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't fucking exist. That's not how the world works. I thought we made this goddamn clear not that long ago. Just because their disability isn't visible to you on the surface doesn't mean they don't have a disability. God. Like, I don't get these people. It's like, oh, your leg's not broken? Oh, you have the ability to walk normally like a normal person? You look completely normal? Then you're not disabled. You're not allowed to park in a disabled car park. Oh, you got the disability sticker? You obviously lied to get that. Like, the logic of these people is fucking dumb. Like, they don't think correctly. They're just like, no, if you don't visibly look disabled, then you should not be parking in a disabled spot. And if you have a disabled sticker, then obviously you lied your way to get said disabled sticker. God damn, people are just such assholes to others, like God. Here we have a Karen who could not wait until the new year kicked in order to become the first Karen recorded on camera in 2024 by complaining about people using fireworks at midnight.
Last time you told us bullshit. Okay. They're connecting. Enough is enough. You're disrespectful to every neighborhood. Here, they have called the police. They have called the police. They have called the police. We have a party here going on. They've been doing fireworks for 4 to 5 hours. They won't stop.
But we stopped now. We just say so. We didn't know.
I haven't done that for 4 hours. They have animals. This is not right. You people came here after.
You people?
This neighborhood
What are
was
you
very
talking
quiet.
about, you people? Excuse me, man.
Hey, wait, no, hey,
Very
no.
Jimmy.
When you say about you people,
you're
it's
going
not
to
like
I
that.
mean in general. I don't mean just because of whatever nationality you are. But this is disrespectful now.
But you're being disrespectful. Police are on the way.
Stop.
Yeah.
Take your mom
Stop
inside.
the fireworks.
It's okay.
The police are on the way. You can let them handle it.
You think
Yeah,
you can have this
we
party
understand what
going?
you're saying. We can do that. Yeah, we will.
And I will take this.
It's not 4
You know,
hours.
your next door neighbor is a city councilman,
I know,
Wes
it's
Corey.
fine.
Well, the next time the meeting is,
Hey, you're done.
you hit
You're
my
done.
house also. That's the last time the police were here. Was when
Anthony,
we went to
you
the
are aware. You are aware of all this.
No.
So
But
if you,
enough.
It's okay. I'm aware of it now. We're done.
Okay.
We'll put all this away.
Thank you very much.
get out of the property.
Bye, you.
Hey, no, you're done. You're done. Hey.
Yeah.
Bye, bye.
Yeah,
Bye,
You know,
bye,
it's
bye.
fine. Better hope everybody.
You're trespassing. Bye.
Y'all are fine. I'm not.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my boy.
Happy New Year.
Yes, it sucks. I do agree to the point that, yeah, having fireworks going off at midnight at night kind of sucks, especially if you've got work the next day. Trust me, I worked New Year's Day. It was quiet. It was very dead. I don't know why I was there. And there was fireworks that went off in Australia, in my local area, at 9 o'clock at night and then at midnight. That's just how it goes. You're rolling into the new year. You've got to expect that most places are going to have fireworks. And then in a country like America, where fireworks can be brought by normal people, you're going to expect to hear a lot of them throughout the New Year's night. That's just how it's going to go. I mean, I'm sure you've been there long enough to understand this fact. This shouldn't be the first time you're experiencing hearing fireworks in the neighborhood on New Year's Eve for you. Here we had a guy at what looks to be a mixture of a bar and a diner mixed into one, chewing out some of the bar workers for apparent slow service. Anyway, the customers around him don't seem to be exactly too happy with how he's chosen to take this.
I asked you for a glass of water 4 times. 4 times. Sister service has been shit.
It's funny as hell.
Thank you. Want me to leave? I'll be more than happy to leave. Well, I feel that I'm just like that. Don't tell me how to talk, okay? Don't tell me how to talk, okay? Plain and simple. Do not tell me how to talk. You do not run my life. When I come into the establishment and I pay money for something, I need to be paid attention to. And when I order a glass of water 4 times and it doesn't get brought here, that's not good service. And when my wife asks for a glass of wine 3 times and it doesn't get brought here, that's not good service.
You would be happy to escort them out in the entire car. Stop.
Oh, wow. Where's my
I'll leave. I'll leave.
Oh, shit.
I didn't ask for any attention.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I asked 4 times and it didn't come quick. It didn't come in that time. Okay. Look, it sounds like, from what I can tell from the microphone, by the sheer amount of noise of other people in that room, it sounds like it's extraordinarily busy, which is going to lead to slow service and potentially things being slipped through of things that are being forgotten because there's just a lot going on. And by the sounds of it, most of the other customers are like, yeah, we're fine, to the point where they want to get involved and tell this guy to get the fuck out of here. That they don't want him here. It's like, oh, you're being an ass to the workers? Get out of here. No one wants to hear from you. Here we have by far one of the most craziest interactions I've seen so far. So basically what happened beforehand is this guy in his truck was pulling into this private car park. As he's pulling into this car park, this other person in their Mercedes decided to try and pull out and went extremely close to the truck, almost hitting them because it seems like they don't know how to quite drive. Anyway, those people inside, the person inside the Mercedes quickly escalates this entire situation. Here's the clip.
She just spit on my car now. You can see it leaking down. She's spitting on me.
He's blocking my car.
I'm not.
He's literally blocking.
You drove into me.
No.
You drove into me. The front of your car hit mine.
You're supposed to be on that side.
You drove into me.
On this side.
You drove into me, ma'am. Ma'am, you drove into me. Ma'am. Drove the front of your car into me. You put the front of your car into mine. I didn't move the back of my car into you.
Stop right there in the middle of the road.
Because you almost hit me. Because you almost hit me.
Hurry up, hurry up, bro. Just drive over here, bro. Drive over here, bro.
It's
Stop recording me, bitch! You can't record me, bitch, without my permission, bitch! Stop recording me, 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 bitch! Where the police, bitch?
I called them. They're on their way.
Police, bitch!
They're on their way.
My car, dumbass!
Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
Jewish bitch!
We're waiting for the cops. We don't need to. It's private. We're not blocking traffic. Yeah, this is private.
Do you own it, bitch?
No, either does the city though. Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
Look how far you are.
Wait for the cops.
On the road, bro.
Just wait for the cops.
How far you are.
You started driving at me, so I stopped.
You can't drive for shit.
Started driving at me, so I stopped.
Shit. You can't drive for shit.
You drove the front of your car into mine.
You're supposed to be on this side.
You drove the front of your car into mine.
Me, bitch. Stop recording me.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me, bitch.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me, bitch.
Well, I'm pressing charges now. I'm pressing charges now.
Stop. You can't press charges.
I'm pressing charges.
You're recording me without my permission, bitch.
It's illegal.
I will do whatever I want. Knock it off. Bro,
yep.
Stop recording me, bitch. Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone.
Stop
You
recording
just hit
me,
my
bitch.
phone.
Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone. She just spit on me. She hit my phone. She hit my car.
Right, this thing over here. Hold on. Let me put my phone in my pocket. Let me put my phone in my pocket.
Stop.
Bruh, this is it. Is this shit? How you gonna arrest me?
You're not under arrest right now.
No. How you gonna arrest me? Bro, I got places to be. Bro, I got places to be. What the y'all on, bro? Bro, he can't record me without my permission. That's fucking the law. No, it's not.
Stop.
He cannot record me.
And you can't hit him, okay?
I didn't hit him.
She did. He saw you.
To help de-escalate this, you mind just turning your camera off and just stepping to the side with me?
You think you...
Man. that was an entire story. It's like, I don't know. Probably the last thing you'd want to do is insult the police officers who are there to try and dissolve this situation, because then they just immediately lose any form of like, I'm sorry for this entire situation. No, the minute you tell them like, oh, leave me alone, you pig. It's just like, what in the world are you doing? You're just that brain dead that you just are going to swear at anyone and use any form of insult you can to insult people. And it's like how you're the type of person calling this guy white trash when you look like the very definition of it. Wow. Chaos and Bruce here. We can't go the regular insult of like, oh, she definitely lives with her parents, because I mean, in this day and age, the rental market's fucked. Good luck getting out of your parents' house. But you know that anytime she leaves home, the parents are like 50-50 whether they actually want to go around and change all the locks to make sure that she can never get back inside, because my god, she has no idea how to shut up. And of course, you know the thing where people who lack intelligence to make good arguments will just say the same point over and over again, just make it louder each and every time, because that's the only way they might ever get a point across. They can't win by actual discussions. They have to win by sheerly forcing their will upon the other person. Well, that didn't work here. Wow, what a crazy one.
With the chairs, with the big room, everything. Everything you got. Everything you got.
So did you want a chicken sandwich?
That's exactly what the hell I wanted, honey. That's exactly what the hell I wanted. Which one, the number 7? Oh, I don't know. It's just a chicken sandwich. Could you give me a break, please? No, it's too much. I just want a chicken sandwich. That's all I
Give him the 99-cent one.
Just give me a chicken sandwich.
You got a 99-cent one?
Give it a Christmas chicken. Don't make it so complicated, y'all. I just want a chicken sandwich. The cheapest one you got. Thank you.
Oh my god.
That's it? Oh my goodness, I think I got enough money for that. $3? Is that enough? There you go, honey. There you go. There you go. Have a nice day. You want a credit card too? Oh my God, here's 5. What are you going to do with that? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Thanks.
You know, this is one of those type of people that are just fun, because it's not like they're being abusive, they're just very, very loud. They're just talking at the top of their lungs. They're not hurling any form of abuse. Like, there was no abuse here. This was just someone talking loudly for some reason. And everyone in the background in the actual restaurant were just having a bit of fun with it. They were laughing along. They didn't care so much. It's just one of those nicer ones. First up, we've got a very interesting situation that went down at a hotel. Basically, these girls have a hotel room in this hotel, and they've been there for a few days now, and on this fateful day, a pair of men decide to turn up and ask the hotel clerk, and they get a key to the room with the name Jessica and then the room number that they're staying in. Without really doing any form of detailed checks or any other form of verification, they got the security to come and take them up the lift to that room and let them into that room. Here is the aftermath of that situation.
The situation is, this is a girls' trip. It's all females. Our front desk rep allowed 2 men to have a key card to our room and come upstairs in our room while we were in the room.
No identification.
No identification.
No asking for no last name.
He did not. They told them Jessica, a random name, which is my first name, no last name, and he gave him a key card to our room. Mind you, this isn't the first incident, because earlier, her mom, who's sick in the hotel room, that we're constantly on the phone with back and forth while we're trying to enjoy ourselves on the trip, said that somebody was trying to get in the room early, and she had to lock the door. She had to put a lock on it, and we wondering like why the key card is not working. We came back down here and asked for another key card. This was prior to this last situation that just happened around 3:15 while we're upstairs in the room. And they walked in the actual room, 2 men, one with a mask on. I didn't see them because I was in the room, but they're asking for me. Now, once have we even came in contact with men on this trip?
And they didn't even know who she was, because they walked in the door and was like, are you Jessica? Are you Jessica? They didn't even know who she was.
I don't even know who he is or who the person is.
I don't even know what they look like.
I asked him, did you even get his ID before you gave him our key card to our room? We have so much designer expensive stuff up there. You know how much human trafficking and everything is going on? And you gave somebody access to our room, just off Jessica in this room. I could have sat in the lobby just randomly and listen, oh yeah, what room y'all in? We going up to this room. You didn't even get an idea of anything. I asked him for his first and last name. He gave me the first name. You don't even want to corroborate, but you gave somebody a key card to a room.
We also asked him, did he take the key? He said yes, and then turned around and said no.
Okay. Pause and let him talk. I'm trying to get the story.
Okay. So once he had said that, I had told him I do not have sheets down here at the front desk. I will have to call my security officers to have my security officers bring them up to the room for them. So then after that, I had gave him the room. Then he pulled out $100 in cash and placed it down right over here. And I looked at
you sold us.
Whenever y'all look through the camera, you will see that. He pulled the cash, he put it right over here on the table. And I looked at him and I was like, what is that for? And then he was like, I'm just over here tipping you. And I was like, $100? I was like, do you really need change, or are you just tipping me $100? He was like, I'm gonna speak with her to see exactly what she wants to do. And I was like,
sold us for $100.
Wow.
I did not take
I've been here since Sunday.
I didn't take it from him.
I don't care if he
The
took
room
it.
number, that interfere. I'm gonna need y'all to step back. I need to talk to him now.
Me, I called because the two guys walked in our room with their key. The other one was with us. She was laying on the couch. I was in the bathroom. I heard her talking to someone. She says, "What are y'all doing in here? Who are y'all?" And they like, "This not 3602. I mean, this not 3604." And she like, "No, who are y'all?" And they kind of backed out and left. I came out the bathroom like, somebody was just in here, and she told me, yeah. So I thought that multiple keys work for multiple rooms. So I called downstairs and says, two guys walked in our room. Why does their key card work for our room? And he said, and that's when he told me that,
she has the floor right now.
Exactly what he told me that. That's funny because two guys came down here, asked for Jessica, and gave me your room number, and I gave them a key. I said, wait, you gave them a key to our room? I'm coming down. I hung up the phone with him and I came downstairs.
Who's Jessica?
Me.
Jessica,
I came downstairs. The two guys were right there. It was me and the other girl who's upstairs right now.
It's my sister.
She said, we came downstairs. We're trying to figure out why he gave them a key to our room. The guy said, what's your name? Talking to my friend. He said, what's your name? So obviously he doesn't know Jessica.
I have a question too.
And she like, what you know? She never answered.
But
and he said, your name you Jessica? And I'm like, no. But my thing is, why are you looking for Jessica? And
that's true. So I'm saying, like, what happened? What was his response?
He was saying, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be an inconvenience. I'm sorry, I didn't apologize. I didn't mean anything. Can I take you on a date to accommodate? Can I take you on a date to accommodate that? Can I make it up to you? And I'm ignoring him. I'm ignoring him totally because I'm focused on why he would give anyone our room key. He had not once seen us walk in here with no guys.
No men has been here.
My name is
we never. No.
I don't even know what they look like.
Been on a
my name is on the reservation. I put her name on there as so she can have a key card. So initially he shouldn't even be giving a key card to a male. If I put her name on there, I can see if a female came down here and say, well, I'm Jessica and I need a key card, but you gave it to a male that's asking for a female's name.
But not only that,
and my name is the original name on the
where is the
reservation.
last name basis for you to state a key?
Is it like right? Can it be more than one Jessica in this hotel?
Exactly.
But he's saying it's not just Jessica.
It's the room number.
Exactly.
We never came in contact with any men. We've been on a private yacht since we got here.
And facts is, it's cameras all through here. You haven't seen
not one man. You can run the cameras.
I've been here since last Sunday.
I hear you on that, but that's not up to him to monitor that.
I understand that too, but it's not up to him to give someone our room key
with just the first name
on our room.
Which we gonna address. Now you operate based on policy. At the end of this, if it's an issue, nigga, that's something you gotta take up with corporate campus management.
We will.
I already contacted my lawyer.
Right. So they can adjust it. Because like I said, if you saying that's a policy, I personally,
It don't make sense. And can we see the policy?
And then for them not to even know who she is my whole thing. How are you asking for her and you don't even know who she is and what she look like?
Y'all can't talk while he talking. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Come on, that's not making sense.
We'll wait on the other young lady to come over here and
Okay.
information.
Do you need the other two ladies to
No, you two is fine.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, it's mostly between the situation, mostly between you guys and the company. But this has something to do with the policy.
Exactly.
Okay, so basically, I'm just going to document it on the report about what happened today, and that's it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's no crime committed here. Okay, it's just mostly like a civil issue. So this report is just going to be, going to be in favor of you.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, he totally sold them out for $100. Totally. I mean, that's probably not the case here. He probably didn't take the 100, but it's still just a wild thing to think about that he even offered the $100 in the first place. The guy claims he didn't take it, so we're just gonna go with that here. And I just want to say, that is some wild stupidity of some form of hotel policy, that one is. Just over a month ago, when I was at a hotel for an event that happened down in Melbourne, like PAX Australia, if you've heard of it, if you've not, doesn't matter, not particularly important to this. Basically, I was in a room where both me and a group of my friends, we got multiple rooms, and there was, I think, 2 of us each room. So there would be, the room would be under someone's name, and then we would also have to write down the name of the other person who was allowed to be in this room. They wanted that just so they had the information on not only the person whose room the name is under, but also the name of the person who's allowed to actually get a key for this room in case they lose it and need to get one from the front desk or something along those lines. That is like a very needed thing. I would be surprised if that's not the policy of the hotel in question here, but clearly that seems to be the case. If all it takes is you just have the first name and as well as the room number, and you can be taken up to the room by security who has a universal key for the entire hotel. I don't get how that was even logical in the first place. Like, the guy didn't even give you the last name. You should have at least asked for a last name. Like, that could have been the bare minimum of just verifying information. Like, okay, they got the first name, they got the number right. What about the last name? Do you know her last name? No, you don't know her last name? Well, then no, you're not getting in. You're gonna have to call them and get them to give us the okay to let you in, or something along those lines. It just seems so crazy to me that this is a situation where no ID was handed over. Heck, they didn't even need to know the last name of the person who lived in the room. They only need to know the first name and the hotel room number. That's it, and they got given access to it. Here we go, Kevin, who's a bit upset because he's unable to get cash at a store, I think.
You're gonna ask me to and you can take these dudes to shove up your because here's no, I know what I want. In here. What are you gonna do, Phil? I swear to God, if you touch me, I will out-see you and throw you in fucking jail, bitch. How can you not have cash? Call them. They know who I am. You waste my time. It's what you did. I don't care about the money. It's the time you waste. I don't care about kids. You'll probably get worse. Get out of the store. Thanks for wasting my time. Call the cops. I don't give a how do we not have cash on hand? Why did you say that? No. Get out. Wait, dude, get out. It's not your concern. Get out of the store. I don't give a get out. Go. Bitch, you're fucking beating. Wow, good one. Get out of here.
That's at least what I gather from the clip here, because he's going off about the fact that they don't carry cash, which is very interesting to say the least. I guess it deposes on how the laws function in America, but usually most stores have cash here in Australia. Most stores. Some stores will have signs out the front letting you know, hey, we don't accept cash here, we only accept card, which is really annoying. And there's also others that only accept cash and don't do card. But usually there's a big, massive sign to give you that information here. So maybe, I'm not 100% sure about this one. Maybe this guy was going for some cash out and that's why he couldn't get, they didn't have cash to do any cash out, which, that's a completely fair thing because shops are not banks, buddy. Get your cash out from an ATM, not a shop. I don't know. It's a bit... This one's interesting. He's really going off his nutter about the lack of cash at this store for some reason or another, which definitely unnecessary, to say the least. Like, really? You don't need to go off your lungs there and burn them into hell or something. Like, geez, calm down. In this next clip, we have a Kevin who got pulled over for having their phone in their hand whilst driving. He's not quite happy about that fact.
How you doing, sir? The reason I'm stopping you...
Judge Williams.
Judge.
And I don't... Why did you stop me?
You had your cell phone in your hand.
I had my phone like this.
Yeah.
I just lost it. I was just looking for it, pulled it up like this, was not on it. I just looked in the car. Go up and look.
Okay, why are you screaming at me?
Sir, I
you have your
wasn't
license,
doing
registration, proof of
anything.
insurance? You have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I wasn't doing anything wrong.
You have your license, registration,
I'm
proof
not
of
going to
insurance?
give you my license and registration.
You was doing something wrong. You cannot have a handheld...
I had my phone just like this. I was not on my phone.
In what state of West Virginia, you cannot have a handheld cell phone.
And you all aren't ever on yours, right? You're never on yours. I drive by a lot of times and y'all are on yours. You're never on yours, right?
Okay, I don't understand why you're yelling at me.
You're never on yours.
Why are you yelling at me, sir?
I said you're never on yours.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you.
Yes, you have been. I've never raised my voice at you.
Let me tell you something. You all are on yours. I was not
talking. If you read the
mine.
code says that if we're conducting official business, you can be on it. I just don't know why you're yelling at me.
No, not on official business.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Why are you so uptight? Huh?
Go and give me a ticket.
What's going on?
Give me a ticket.
Why are you so shaky? What's going on?
I'm irritated because you pulled me over for no reason.
You had your cell phone in your hand.
I picked up my cell phone because I had it lost.
Okay.
I pulled it up here and I had my hand on it here
to
put it in here.
You
That's
know the
what
law,
you saw.
You know the law.
So what? What if I have a cup in my hand?
You can't have a cell phone in the state of West Virginia in your hand.
Give me a ticket.
I don't.
Write me a ticket.
I just don't understand why you're...
Go give me a ticket. Write me a ticket. And I'll take it up to the town office and I'll go to trial. Give me a ticket. Go ahead. It's ridiculous what you're doing.
How is it ridiculous?
It's ridiculous.
That you had your cell phone in your hand.
You all have yours. I've seen it many times. Y'all have yours and you don't get pulled over. And don't tell me it's on official business. I hear your cases every day in court.
Okay, what's that mean?
Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. I'm really irritated about this whole... Go ahead and give me a ticket.
But why are you being like this to me? I've never done nothing to you in my whole life.
You just pulled me over for no reason.
Because you had your cell phone in your hand.
Pulled me over for no reason.
You had your cell phone. Okay.
You can write me a ticket or not. I don't care. I'll take it up to town. We'll go to a trial, buddy. That's fine with me. And I tell you what, the next time I see any of you on the phone, I'm stopping right there and call the state police. Any of you.
Okay.
This is how I had my phone. I reached down and got it under my seat. I pulled it up here and I was driving like this. I was not talking on it. You can look. You can look when you pull me over. See whether I was on my phone.
Why are you being like this?
I'm being it because I've seen this crap enough. And I'm tired of it.
Here you go. Here's your license, registration, proof of insurance.
Give it to me. Let me have my license now.
Also, you need to go get your license up to date because they're expired, okay?
A very interesting clip, that one for sure. I would personally, if I was a police officer, just be done with it, grab the ticket and be done with it instead of trying to get some more information out of this guy, because clearly he's a bit upset, irritated, all these other things. He's just going to cause you issues if you try to press anything. Here we have an interesting one here. So this person is trying to get into this apartment complex, but they don't have a way to access it themselves. They apparently live with their boyfriend, or their boyfriend lives in this apartment complex, but apparently either his phone is dead or turned off, so he won't pick up the phone. She is sitting here claiming that that's what she's going to do, but apparently there's been other issues of people stealing packages from this apartment complex. Here's the clip.
Packages? Why the f*** I need to steal some packages? Why do I need to steal some packages, bro? Matter of fact, you can get me in. I can show you my apartment if that makes you feel any better. Does that make you feel better if we walk together?
No.
No?
Because of your reaction right now.
Bro, I just told you I'm having a stressful day.
Okay.
I just told you that.
Stressful days.
Okay, that's great, but you're asking me for my apartment number. Like, who are you? I know you're human.
Somebody who lives here.
I live here too, babe.
But you just said that you don't, and your boyfriend
My boyfriend lives here. His phone is off. Why can't you understand? I can literally walk to you with my apartment and I can show you where I live. Literally, I'm about to have a mental breakdown. I'm just trying to get in. I'm trying to use the bathroom. Look, I live here. I'm not lying.
Okay, but your reaction
Dude,
just shows
what reaction?
otherwise.
What are you?
You just went from crying to like insane.
You are literally a narcissist. You're an evil. I know you're recording me right now. You're a weirdo for that.
No, I'm not protecting myself.
Protecting yourself?
and I'm going to send it to the apartment manager, and I'm going to let him know your attitude.
Go ahead. You're a weirdo.
That's fine.
That's what you are. You're a weirdo.
Okay.
I live here.
That's okay.
Weird ass bitch.
That's okay.
This is quite interesting to say the least. I mean, in general situations, if a person actually lived at this apartment complex, then wouldn't there be some form of general management number you can call if you forget your key or lose your key or do something along those lines? Because it's probably happened more than once or twice. But then I suppose in this situation, she doesn't live here herself. She just claims that her boyfriend lives here, and if he's not currently responding to the phone, then I'm sorry, tough luck, you're just going to have to wait. No one who doesn't know you is going to be willing to let you in, considering that this apartment complex has a bit of an issue with people stealing packages. I think you just had a lose-lose there, man. You're just going to have to patiently wait it out until your boyfriend wakes up and picks up the phone, or until it has some power to it so he can pick up the phone. Or this is just an outright lie, and you're just trying to get in so you can, I don't know, steal some packages. This guy in the big-ass truck is trying to dine and dash this restaurant. Anyway, he was caught by a waitress who's currently outside trying to get him to pay. Here's what happens next.
My ticket, but you were asking around.
How am I asking around?
You were.
Okay, but I'm just saying your payment didn't go through. I had 6 tables at once.
I'm gonna get my baby situated and stuff.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I just, like, what are you talking about?
You know what the I'm talking about.
What are you so mad for? I did nothing to you.
You know what the been down doing.
What do I do? Can you please explain what I do?
Ignoring me.
How?
Give me a refill.
But how? Yeah, I was going to. My brother brought it out to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
You know, I just want to point out that the value of the car that he's currently trying to get into is basically a house deposit on wheels. So either at some point he had some form of money to afford this, or various other things that may have caused for him to have this car. Either way, it doesn't look like he's exactly money light. Here we have the most aggro customer you've probably ever seen, going off at an employee for some reason or another that's never made clear.
Deserves her. This bitch deserves my fist in her face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you can leave. You can leave. You can leave.
I am leaving.
Then turn around and get out.
Send this on social media. Do what you
will.
gotta do. You're being recorded too.
Okay. Okay. You can leave.
Yep.
You can leave.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You can leave.
You know what? This will show up more.
Okay.
Yeah. Let the owner of this establishment.
I will.
Let the owner of this establishment make up their own mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Guarantee you won't have a job tomorrow.
Okay.
You comfortable with not having a job tomorrow?
I will have a job.
Comfortable with not having employment?
I will have a
You're comfortable
job.
with not having financial stability? You stupid bitch.
Cool.
You stupid bitch.
Cool. You can leave. Thank you. Thank you.
I will be reporting this to the individuals that run this.
You can leave. You can leave.
What are we recording? What are we recording? What are we recording?
I'm recording you calling me a bitch and a.
You're
I'm a kid. You can leave. You're a grown
kid?
adult.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Working. Unlike you right now.
Yeah,
You can
did
leave.
you get your goddamn shit signed by your parents? You need to be 18 to be.
I am 18.
Oh,
It's none
then
of your
you're not a
business.
kid. Then you're not a kid, huh?
To you, yeah. You're
Then
a
you're not
fucking
a
dog.
kid.
Get out.
Then you're not a
Get
kid.
out.
Do you know how stupid you are right now? This is going on my Facebook.
As stated, the entire reason to this clip and how this all went down in the first place isn't exactly made clear, but honestly speaking, there really isn't a good reason to ever treat a worker in the way that this guy was doing so, threatening to make sure they lose their job, threatening to put them in a financially insecure spot. Like, genuinely speaking, like, how much of a dick are you? I don't think, like, most people in the world wouldn't wish for their worst enemy to be financially screwed. Like, that's just the most annoying thing. Like, I don't think I can put to words how much of a thing that is to state about someone, saying that I want you to lose your job. I want you to be. How are you going to feel that you won't be financially secure when I make you lose your job? Like, that's just insane behavior. No normal person acts like this. Genuinely. You should probably go to a psych ward because you need help. Here we watch as the neighbor isn't exactly happy about the welcome mat that this person's chosen to use out the front of their home. And for context, the mat says, "Be a good neighbor and stay the F over there." That's all it is. Here's the clips.
How can I help you?
Look, I'm not trying to be ugly, and I'm not trying to cause any scene with you whatsoever. We live in a family environment here. I have children here too. To me, having the F word on your doormat is not respectful of anyone that lives here.
And it's not respectful of you to touch my property. It's not bothering anybody. I have my neighbors across the hall.
I'll pay you for your mat. I will pay you for your mat, but get that out of here. I don't know what made you change it to something so ugly as that, but I'm not gonna. No, that's not the environment.
Because I've heard you stand in front of my Ring doorbell and talk about me, which was inappropriate of you. When you know.
What did I say about you? I haven't said anything about
ma'am, you can lie to Jesus Christ if you feel that is the truth. I don't care. You have talked about me in front of my Ring doorbell. I have proof of it. I have no reason to lie on you, make anything up on you, ma'am. So please, you could just move away from my door. Do not touch anything. You have been reported to the office. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Get a life.
You get a life, you mad old hag. You don't. Apparently you don't, you old heifer. Get on up them steps.
I'm done with that crap. I just flipped it. He got me on his ring chime. That's fine.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you pick my rug back? Can you pick my rug back up? Because I saw that you flipped it over earlier. It was not bothering you or anyone.
Sir, I don't think it's appropriate.
It does not matter.
I live here. This is a.
It does not matter what you deem appropriate. Nobody else has said anything about it. That does not give you the right to touch anything on my damn porch. You can go up there and tell your goddamn husband to come see me when I come home. I'll be home at 5:30. Make sure you out. Make sure you're there, ma'am, so you come down and talk. Take your shake ass upstairs.
I'm two ways about this one. I get it a little bit, just the whole, if you do have kids around this apartment complex on a regular, yeah, maybe having the F word on a welcome mat isn't exactly the greatest of ideas, but at the end of the day, they've probably heard worse at the schools they go to, and they probably use those words far more commonly at the schools they go to, because it's just how life goes, you know? I don't think it's worth the hassle about. Like, yeah, their mat sucks. That's all there is to it. No need to cause a hassle with the neighbors about it. No need to do this. No need to do that. If it's really that much of a problem, complain to the people who own the apartment complex, unless they own their own apartments, and that'd be funny. It's just like one of those things where, boo-hoo. Move on. In this next clip, we got a Karen who doesn't like people walking their dogs in the same time as her.
Over there? Okay, so that's why you call it. Recording me right now. Okay. You recording me? Okay. Okay. You and your phone. Okay. Get out of here. I live here. How long have you lived here? It doesn't matter. Like what? Doesn't matter. Make me. You know what? Bitches like you are the reason cell phones are a thing these days. Okay? Get the out of here. I don't have to do anything. Bitch, I lived here for a year and a half. Get out of here. I'm not going anywhere, woman. What is wrong with you? I'm not going anywhere. I'm walking my dog. What is your problem, Karen? What is your problem? Come over here. I'll call the cops. I will call the cops. I will call the cops. Back it up. Back it up. I will call the cops. Someone better come get her. I'm not going to jail for this lady. Get your ass out of my face.
Really?
What is wrong with you?
Listen.
What is wrong with you?
Really? That's enough.
What is wrong with you? I wasn't doing anything. I'm walking my dog. I am walking my dog.
Ma'am.
I'm not going anywhere.
Nobody's on you. You need to go home.
God, you've got to love how much some people get triggered when they get called a Karen after just being an annoyance in public. Just like how quickly she went from just slowly walking away to like, no, I'm gonna stomp over there towards you. Just, if you're gonna do that, just swing. Just swing. Ruin your life, you numbnut. Also, what is with everyone just like, oh, do you live here? It's like, yes. How long have you lived here? Where do you live? It's like, they're not gonna tell you. Why would they tell you this type of thing? Like, what are you expecting out of them? They're not gonna tell someone where they live or how long they've lived here and any information on those lines when you're the very same person that's currently just being a complete and utter asshole towards them. Jesus. Firstly, we've got a Karen who is overreacting / feeling entitled about a dog or something in a situation. I have no idea about the context on this one. I've just seen this clip, and it's very interesting still.
Folks do any fucking thing they want to do. I'm so mad right now. That is not cool at all. She see him doing it too? The waitress see him doing it ain't so mad? Oh, you're bad. Yes.
So I know that you're upset, but...
So now since I said something, she comes over to me. She told me she having a busy night.
I don't want to be upset.
So that means I got to get kicked out. So you telling me you're kicking me out?
No, I'm
So you telling me you're kicking me out because I said something about the dog? So it's nobody out here. Take care. Look at the tables.
Did I ever say I was kicking you out? No.
Who the fuck is you hollering at?
You out.
Don't fucking holler at me. Is that thing on?
Okay, I'm going to get my manager and we are going to have to ask you to leave. So... We're gonna have to escort you out.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry.
You hear that? I hope you know who I am. I hope y'all know. You don't have to hear because it's a job to you. But your people will hear.
Okay, we're gonna have to ask you to leave because this is getting out of control.
It's definitely getting out of control. Y'all got a fucking dog out of a cup.
Okay, that was not in our
But so
control.
now you tell me because I said something I had to leave. I just spent $200 and you tell me I gotta leave?
Yes, because
first of all, I'm waiting for my lift. My lift is right there. I already was waiting
but
for my lift.
you're not being polite, so like we're not
you
gonna have
this.
this
You
here.
say something to me.
No, I asked you to listen and you just kept talking. So I said we did not ask you to leave, but now we are.
Get away from me.
I love how this Karen wasn't going to get kicked out initially, but because of her continuous reaction to this entire situation, not just hearing out the worker at all, they just ended up kicking her anyway. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's not a fan of fireworks and festivities.
I got you on camera too.
That's fine. You guys, that's illegal. You're not supposed to fire.
2 police cops just passed and they didn't say anything.
I'm sorry.
2 police cops, there they are, and they didn't say anything. Now you have a problem.
I do have a problem. Wait. Wait.
I mean, it's really that simple. The cops have passed by. They don't care enough. What do you think you're going to be able to do about when the police that are driving by aren't doing anything about it? Like, come on. It's like, at that point, accept it, you know? Move on. In this next clip, we got a Karen at what I'm assuming is a bank, not happy with how she's being talked to.
You're not explaining a question that I'm asking you, and when I'm asking you about, okay, if this is not active, like you're... Dude, get your supervisor. Get your supervisor. Find a supervisor. Are you a supervisor? Can you grab one? Okay. You need a reality check for somebody to really get you. Beat that ass. That's what you need. You need somebody to beat that ass. Come here, baby. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You're good, ma'am.
Yes, I do work for the county, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm high and mighty and I can talk below to people. I know who I work with. I know who I work for. You're not going to talk to me that way, so don't come over here and tell me to lower my tone. You need to go address him in the way he speaks to people. Thank you. If you don't like that, then you can go get a supervisor and we can have that conversation. Okay, so then you should come over here and speak to your employee and not speak to me.
Hello. Yes.
Sir, please go. Please go so I can get this done. Please go.
Got no response to that one. That was just an interesting clip. We're going to move on with our day. Here we have someone who's extremely upset for someone else successfully getting into a car park before they did. And what did they do? Instead of moving on to try and find another car park for them to go into, they decided to get out and start arguing with the guy who just parked there.
Move it.
Okay,
Let's
get
go.
out. No.
Yes.
That's not how it works.
You asshole. That's how I was waiting there for this spot. How
doesn't work then. Get out.
I was.
No, you weren't. I was in line. Do you see any spots? Get the out.
No, stop.
You are being rude. Get the out.
Stop.
Move it.
No.
Would you like us to call the police? Go
No.
for it. Go for
Emily,
it.
Emily,
Do it.
let's just go on our hike. Why are you freaking out? Don't kick my car. Okay, where's your license plate? Got that on video, you dumb.
I'm sorry, lady, but you must have a brain the size of a pea because you clearly see he's recording you. You're not only complaining about, oh my god, you took this car park before me even though I was waiting further down the line, waiting for this car park to be free, and you take it, and then you decide to kick his car because you're not getting your way whilst he's recording. Are you dumb? Seriously, stop being stupid. Your brain cell must have shrunk like 5 times in that small clip. On this next clip, we've got a Karen who finally got to speak to the manager. Oh my god, it's a miracle, isn't it?
Are you the manager here?
Go away.
Are you the manager here?
Yeah, I am the manager.
What's
here.
your name? Fuck you?
Yeah.
Can you spell it for me?
Can you go away?
May I please have your name?
Can you go away?
May I please have your name?
Who the fuck are you?
May
Why
I
are you
please have
harassing
your
us? Why are you harassing
I'm not
us?
harassing you. You're the one with the phone in my face.
Yeah, because you're harassing me.
I'm literally
I didn't
asking
come
your
to you.
name. I'm just asking your name.
You won't get my
I'm
name.
just asking your name. I'm just asking your name. Thank you. So what's your name? May I please have your name? May I please have your name? Why can't I have your name? May I please 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 have your name? He's not giving me his name.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. He said his name is Fuck You.
Okay. I think we're done here.
No, I'm still waiting for his name. May I please have your name?
We might be here a while.
Also, saying hello to someone is not considered harassment.
What you're doing right now is also harassment. That's why I'm filming it.
You're more than welcome to. I'm literally just asking your name.
Yeah, and I don't want to give it to you and you keep harassing me.
May I please have your name?
No, you cannot.
May I please have your name?
You see? That's harassment.
Well, that's
and
the
that's
same,
why I'm filming it.
And that is the
and
same
that's
thing.
what I told my employees to do when you're harassing them.
I'm honestly really curious on what actually happened before this and led to this point. Like, what's the context of this entire situation? Because what I see from this clip, yes, it's annoying to have this person acting like a child about getting your name, but at the same time, what's happened? Here we have a genius who is attempting to reserve a park by standing in it for someone else. For an disabled car park, no less.
That doesn't mean jack shit to me.
It's okay.
Not. You're welcome, hon. Have a good day. No, they want to hurt me. And they're recording. She put on a handicap
It's my handicap placard. I'm a disabled veteran. You need to move. Okay, so am I.
Okay, well, I'm saving the spot for my husband.
I got all day. Cool. I will too.
You can have your spot, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you. Have a wonderful, blessed day, ma'am. No, that's not appropriate.
There's children here.
Yeah, I can sit here all day. Yeah. Actually, no, I can't. Bye. Like, I love how quickly she decides to escape when I'm not 100% sure what happens. I'm assuming that someone else decided to attempt to get the police involved or someone involved who go, hey, you're not allowed to do that. You can't just stand in a car park and reserve it for someone else who's not here. Which, it's always one of those more interesting things. Like, I don't get why this is a thing, why you walk ahead of the car to reserve a car park. Is traffic just that bad in America where you can easily walk a fair distance to go reserve a car park before the car could even get there to get to the car park? Like, is that just how it is? Because it seems absolutely stupid that the people got there before the vehicle could, even though the vehicle's a vehicle. Like, how's the vehicle still not there yet? It's a few minutes until this store closes when this retail worker has to approach a customer who's been shopping in the store for several hours at this point, filling her trolley up with filled to the brim with various different random items that ultimately she doesn't seem to be intended to buy them.
You don't deserve to be treated like what you've been in the store for hours and you got a whole cart of stuff that you're not trying to pay for. That's the problem.
I'm rude
but
now
you're not though.
because we close in 9 minutes.
Because I'm telling you we close and you have been in this store for hours. It's 9 minutes before we close and you sitting up here with a cart full of shit that you're not buying. So I'm not ringing you out. Google it. 3210 South Women Street is the address, store 5640. I do not care, because this is ridiculous. Because if you was a worker here, you would be upset too. All this stuff that you done put in this cart that you're not buying, I don't care how you feel. That's disrespectful to us as retail workers, because we have to put your stuff back that you're not paying for. No, you're not. You weren't going to pay for it. If you was going to pay for it, you would have paid for it. If you was going to pay for it, you would have paid for it. Just leave. Just leave.
Oh my god, these type of people are literally the worst. There's so many different type of customers that do really, really benign things. They're just sitting there thinking, oh, it's not my problem to deal with anymore. Like, for example, pretty much all the time, customers will grab a trolley, go inside the store. Sometimes they'll just leave the trolley in the middle of the store and leave. They just leave the trolley there. They don't bother to take it back out with them to put it back in the rack so that someone else can easily use them. No. They leave them there for someone else to grab and put back, which is just a pretty big annoyance, let alone leaving all their stuff in there. And it gets worse when they have cold items in there. It's like, are you for real? You not only were way too lazy to even bother taking the trolley to the counter itself, you just left it in the middle of the store with cold items that, if we don't notice that immediately, are things that are going to go off and will no longer be sellable because you're too much of a lazy asshole to even bother to deal with it? Seriously? It's just a huge frustration in retail that so many people just don't seem to care. They just go, oh, yep, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just going to leave it in the middle of the store. Not my problem anymore. It's dumb. Here we have a very interesting situation where an ex or an old friend or something on those lines has been caught with doing some pretty creepy, stalkish behavior. And here's a clip to it.
God damn! You follow me to my house? You stalk me in the morning? I stay in that neighborhood.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, guess what? You don't stay in this one. So why the f are you here in the morning times knowing that my girl's over here? Get the f away. No, because you're a stalking crazy f. Leave. Leave. No. God damn, Cassie. You wonder why I want nothing to do with you. Look at you. God damn it. I can't even come home in peace. I'm not giving you the phone, so leave my property. Bye. John, nothing. Like I said, this was just an excuse that you're trying to talk to. Now go away. I would have talked to you, but you do this shit.
John!
Nothing. Leave me alone, Cassie. What? Sandra? I will give you your phone later. What? That's all you want? You'll get it. What? Cassie, I'm done with your crazy shit. I'm sick of it. Every other day I deal with your shit. I'm done. Now, enough's enough. I don't even live in my own house with you. I'm in trouble ever since day one. You can't seem to get it through your head that I'm trying not to get in trouble again. So you show up at my house all willy-nilly and shit like you got a right to. Goodbye.
Damn it, Cassie, this is why we can't have nice things. I don't have much to say to this one. This just seems yeah, it's it's messed up. That's as bad as far as I've really got to say for this, because I mean, I can't really make too much of a joke about this aside from the damn it Cassie, because that just is such a funny sounding set of words out of this entire situation. I don't know, just what are your thoughts, eh? This clip is a lot, if I'm completely honest. The quality of the actual video itself is hot garbage, but that's because this has now been deleted, so yeah, that's a fun problem. I'm just going to say, this couple's at a vet. Their dog's in surgery. Things happen. I'll talk about it more after the clip.
I am not.
Do you hear this shit? Do you hear this shit?
Do call whoever you gotta do. Do you go to the grocery store and get groceries and not pay?
Hey, record this.
Record it all you want. Call the cops.
Can you please just take care of our dog?
I can do a lot of things.
Isn't that your job?
It is my job. It's also your job to pay for your service.
Okay,
This
and if
is
you guys
crazy.
had
Will you go back there and fix the dog?
Yes,
The money
we
has
are
been
working.
paid.
We are working
The
on
money
getting
has
the
been
money right
paid.
now.
Go fix my dog.
Do you want me to call 911 now?
Yes, because the bill has been paid.
If my dog dies because
Yes,
you're out
I want
here,
my dog.
Your dog's not going to die. I already took
we
the
have
dog
paid
back.
the money. The
That's
money is
fine.
paid. Please
What
finish
you're not allowed to
sewing
do,
up my dog that
what
is
you're
open.
not allowed to do is come in here and scream and call my staff.
So you guys
names.
are allowed to
She's
scream
allowed
at
to
us, but we
scream at
can't
us?
scream at you?
Did you come here with the money?
We got the money now.
Yes.
One.
So
Yes, it
we
has
got
been
the
paid.
money. It has been paid.
Right.
I did not even raise my voice.
I have cameras.
Stop it.
Yes,
Get out
please,
of here.
we're
You got cameras? Play them.
Play your cameras
I'm not
then.
going to yell.
Play your
You're not
cameras.
going to yell.
You heard her
You're
yelling,
not
didn't
going to
you?
yell.
And then go in and slam the door
I got
on
a
us.
witness
Don't
right
even.
here. I've been on the phone. I've been on the
I
phone.
have cameras right there.
That's
Okay,
good.
pull back
Go
the
get my
cameras.
dog. Go get my dog, and we'll go to court about this shit. The money's been paid.
You can go
I
to
want
court
my
all you
dog.
want.
Please sew up our
You
dog
are
before it
not-
dies. It's open on your operating table right
Yeah,
now.
and it's stable.
Then finish your job so we
You're
can
not
get the
gonna
hell out
yell.
of here. We have paid your money.
That's fine.
Then finish
Do
your
not yell
job.
at my office manager again. Do you
Finish your
understand
job,
that?
Go
please.
get my dog.
You want it now on the table, or you want me to do something to wake it up like it's my job?
Go do your job.
It is your job.
Then you do not yell at my manager. Do you understand? Do you understand?
What is your name?
Dr. Dean.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dean. Can you finish sewing up
I
my
can
dog
do
before it
anything, but
dies
I
on
want
your
to-
table?
It's not going to die on the table.
Okay, and if
You
anything happens,
just
I will
came
make
out
sure.
here,
Because you guys
showed
are
me
yelling.
the blood,
Because
and
I'm in
said, "Do you want
surgery."
me to finish
Because
working
you're
on your
yelling
dog
at
or
my
not?"
staff.
That is what you just came out here and
Yelling
said.
at my
Believe
staff.
this. This is incredible. Absolutely
You are
incredible.
yelling at my staff.
Mom, I'm calling 911.
Have them. I see all the time. I see all the
Mom, I'm
city
calling.
dogs.
I'm sorry, but what the is this? Like, I'm just trying to just process what I just witnessed. So what can be gathered is that what can be assumed from this story so far, from what we can gather from the clip itself, is that quite possibly the parents here, the owners of this dog, couldn't afford to pay for the surgery initially, but the vet decided to start the surgery hoping that, hey, they might find a way to financially pay, and we're just going to be nice because this dog is clearly in a state where they need the surgery. And about halfway through, the couple managed to finagle some form of money from somewhere, so they go and actually pay for it. There's potentially some form of financial runaround with the staff member out there. At some point, it leads to the couple yelling and screaming at the worker who is processing the payment, which then potentially interrupts the work of the vet who's currently operating surgery on their dog. So she comes out to see what in the world was happening, and then this argument ensues. Look, I'm going to be completely honest here. Part of me is just like, I get it. This loud screaming and yelling from this couple is probably interrupting the surgery to a degree if you heard it from inside the surgery room. But at the same time, maybe at least finish the operation, then go find out what in the world's happening. Like, maybe poke your head out, see what's happening, and then go back to finish the surgery, or do something. Like, I don't, like, I get it. The dog's stable, but I think I feel a bit uncomfortable with the knowledge that the dog is sitting there open on the operating table. Yeah, the dog's stable. He's probably going to be fine. Nothing's probably going to happen. But there's just some level of uncomfortability of a dog being open on the operating table just in general is probably not the brightest move. I don't know. This is just chaos. This is chaos in a nutshell. It's a lot. What do you guys think? Comments down below. Next, we have a fun clip where there seems to be some road rage going on.
Though it's not about did you hit me though. It's not about did you. No, I'm not having a bad day, sweetheart. It's about the fact that you came on my side, boo, and then you had the nerve to push your head that way. Okay, baby, learn how to drive. Boo, if you was on a driver's ed test, you would be done. If you was on a driver's ed test, baby, you would be done, boo. You would be done, boo. They would have failed you. They would have failed you. Okay, on the driver's ed test, they don't tell you to do that when you're in. I'm not mad, baby. I'm not mad. I love you. I love you. I love it. I love it. Have a good one. Learn to drive that big ass truck, though.
When all's well, it ends well, right? Love how that ended. Just the casual. It's just like, no, I'm not mad. I love you. And then suddenly she reciprocates the entire feeling of that situation, which is just like, huh, that's cool. Great way to end this one. As well as a sly comment about you better learn how to drive that big truck. Here we got a genius going through the drive-thru, having a bit of a kerfuffle, which is with someone who I'm assuming is an employee of this restaurant that they're going through the drive-thru with.
What's your name?
Ma'am, you gotta pull.
Roll?
Go ahead and leave, ma'am. You don't have to come.
It's state law,
It's not state law.
Yes,
I don't have to
is,
give you my name. I'm not a police officer.
All you're doing is arguing with me.
I'm not.
I'm a customer.
I just told you to pull.
No,
you can let corporate know. You have a problem for no reason, ma'am. You did have a problem. Okay, have a nice day. You're making fun of my name? Why? Why you? How am I ghetto?
Your mind is a dangerous thing.
What am I doing wrong?
A day.
I said, ma'am. How am I uneducated? I simply said. Yes, it's my problem. Look, ma'am.
Because of you and your rudeness and your upset.
I was rude. How was I rude? I asked you to pull forward. It's not working.
You're gonna say you're not rude, dude.
Explain. Okay, ma'am. I've been fair. Are you making fun of the way I talk because of my skin color or something? This is the way I talk.
Listen, you blacks always bring up the race.
We
card
blacks?
when things don't work out your way.
How is it not? Okay, ma'am, you don't have to order from here. You don't have to order from here. Just
by law, only police officers have to give you their name and stuff along these lines. Now, company policy might say that they should give you your name, but I mean, if a customer's dobbing in on a staff member for not giving you their name, how are they going to get punished when they're not giving you their name in the first place to identify who was not following company policy? That's just a funny meme to me. You know, up until a certain point, you had a bit of plausible deniability that maybe you weren't being racist, maybe. Okay, no, the moment you annoy them about ghetto-S names, I guess at the point you're being racist, and you just kind of confirm by saying, oh, every time you blacks like to play the race card, it's like you're literally being racist within that moment, so you're giving them the perfect excuse to play the race card if they haven't been able to successfully do that already. You dumb. We watched an interesting kerfuffle between a patient and a nurse, who I'm assuming is a nurse based upon the conversation, who is here to discharge his patients from the Toronto hospital. There seems to be a heavy amount of either miscommunication, misunderstandings, or various other things of various mixtures of the both here that causes this brief kerfuffle here.
No, that's not happening.
It's happening.
No, it's not happening.
I want to see the doctor.
Okay.
You can't record here.
You're recording in my face. That's not gonna happen.
I'm not recording your face. I've not started.
You can't record here.
I want to see the doctor.
Okay, then why are you pointing your phone in my face?
I said I want to see the doctor.
Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to the doctor about your blood pressure medication. That's no problem. But again, the results.
I did X-ray. Excuse me, sir. Don't touch it.
Man, I already warned you.
I came here to see a doctor.
Okay, and you
my
did.
chest has been blocked.
And you did.
No, I haven't.
And you did.
She did an X-ray.
Yeah.
And she has not yet.
Okay,
Give me the results. And all you could tell me that I should come outside, that the doctor has already discharged me.
Okay, I'm gonna give you your results.
No.
I'm gonna give you
the doctor is usually the one that gives the result, not the nurse.
No, I'm gonna give you
and no explanation, no medication, and you're telling me to leave.
Okay, I'm not telling you to leave. I said I was gonna speak to the doctor about your
Why will you speak to the doctor when the doctor can speak to me directly?
That's not happening. I already told you.
Why will I come to a hospital and the nurse is telling me that I cannot see the doctor, I have to leave the hospital, and you're telling me that's not happening?
No.
What is going on?
You can yell all you want. I'm telling you that the results written by the doctor is right here. You can accept the results or you cannot. That is your prerogative. I will give you this piece of paper.
This is Toronto Hospital.
Okay, it is.
This is not a little child hospital.
Okay.
I want to see the doctor that attended to me. Let her show me my x-ray as usual, that my chest is okay, and nothing is wrong, no infection, no nothing.
That's not happening. I told you already.
That is not happening.
No.
Did you just say that is not happening?
That is correct.
You're discharged. The doctor has discharged you.
The doctor did not discharge me.
The papers are right here.
The paper with her signature and her name is here, and I will give it to you. And if you accept it, then you can read it yourself. If you do not want to read it and accept the results, unfortunately, I cannot.
Why are you blocking me?
Because you're
Why are you blocking me? Why are you fighting me? Why are you fighting me? Why are you fighting me? You're supposed to be in security. Why are you fighting me?
There is no, the UHN policy says there's no recording.
Then why are you fighting me?
It's right there. Because you're recording.
It does, yeah, I have to.
Because you're recording.
I came here to see a doctor.
Okay, I'm giving you your.
You guys.
I'm gonna give you your results. That's fine. I'm gonna give you your results. Do you?
I want to see the doctor
so
that I can get my medication. My blood pressure is high. Nobody took the second measurement to say the blood pressure has been lowered.
Okay.
Nothing was lowered.
Like I said, I will raise your concerns with the doctor. I'm happy to do that. Do you want the results of your chest
So, why didn't you want me to see the doctor? You are the one to talk to the doctor on my behalf.
Listen.
Why must do you want to talk to the doctor on my behalf?
Okay, well, that is how things work here, so I will give you
That is not how it works. This is Toronto Hospital.
I will give you your
General Hospital.
right
and
that is your thing.
This is Toronto General Hospital. You don't talk to people. Send the doctor to talk to people.
Stop recording.
No, don't disturb me.
Policy.
I don't care.
There's really only one thing of this entire clip that I can really talk about in any way, shape, or form, and that is discussing the legalities of recording, because I took the effort to read up on how Canada likes to work with this type of mess, and it's convoluted and complicated. If you're recording only audio, if it's a conversation you're a part of, you can record that audio, because Canada, at least where this recording would be taking place, the main section of Canada, like one of the bigger provinces of flippity hell, one of the main provinces of Canada, not like Quebec or other ones like that. I don't know them off by heart. I don't mean to be doing anything wrong here. It's just like the laws are slightly stipulated differently depending on the province. Anyway. So with this one here is that it's a one-party consent state for recording audio. So if this was simply audio, there'd be nothing the security guard can do and not particularly much the doctors can do. There can be some other issues that can occur down the line with this, but overall, if it's a conversation that you're a part of, you can technically record it without any actual legal consequence directly from that, but other things can occur. The bigger question comes into whether you can film it or not. The audio is subject to the audio shenanigans that I just talked about a moment ago. If there's no audio, then the video is only subjected to usual video recording laws. Basically, if it's any form of public place where there is no expectation of privacy, there is not much that anyone can do about it. You can record as much as you want. But in any places where there is some form of expectation of potential privacy, or in places like in businesses or things along those lines, even hospitals, they can all have their own various different guidelines on if you can or cannot have any form of photography. Those are rules that do exist in places in Canada, that they would specify whether you can or cannot do any form of photography here. And if you can't do any form of photography, then that also counts for any form of video recordings. Doesn't stop you from doing any audio recordings if you're a part of the conversation you're recording, but any form of video recordings, if no photography is allowed in the place that you're currently at, then you can't film. You get what I'm laying down here? It's slightly messy, a little complicated, and yeah, like from what I can gather in this clip here with the conversation here, it just sounds like there is a massive amount of misunderstanding or miscommunication between the doctor, the nurse, and the patient here, which is causing this issue that we're watching here in real time. The recording thing is its own mess, as I explained already.